What's going on today? I'm excited! I just love doing videos. Alright, welcome to today's video. We're talking about 5 ways how you can up your videos right now. Anyone wants to know, I'm shooting on the Canon C70 in C-Log 2. I love the color grade on this thing. Check this out. This is what it looks like with it color graded, and this is what it looks like in the C-Log. Looks great. I mean, not really. It looks better when it's color graded like this. Tip number 1 is direct your shots. Don't just shoot them. What do you mean by that? Well, this is exactly what I mean. You could show up to a job site or to a client's and you're just shooting everything, right? You're just standing there and you're just shooting. Like, you don't want to do that. You want to stay away from that. What I typically like to do is have at least 2 to 3 pretty cool transitions, something that's different. Take for an example, I was with this client right here. I purposely set them up over to the left-hand side and had them walking to the right and purposely passing by that tree because I knew I was directing the shot to go into this transition, and it just looks nice. When you do those kind of things, it pops out and people are like, wow, that looked really, really nice. So direct your shots, show up to the job site, have some things in mind, write them down if you have to, put them on your phone. I always put these things on my phone. You can too. When you direct your shots and you are directing people and not just showing up shooting shots like this, I took this shot purposely, had the line go across, and then had the measuring tape go across because that's the transition. That's something that people don't really see too often. So when I showed them that, they're like, whoa, that's really cool. That's different. I'd never seen that before. So you want to wow your audience, and that's exactly how you can do it. So direct your shots. You have to direct your shots. I know there's a lot of times we go to clients' houses and we're shooting a video and that client has like a plan list of what everything they want to see in that shot. You just take your camera. Of course, how selfish of me. Let's do all the things that you want to do. Direct your shots, don't just plan them. Tip number 2, correct your lighting. How many times you've heard me say this? I mean, just look at this. You've seen me do this 100 times. Lighting is everything. Lighting is very, very important. Now you might say, I don't have a big soft box like this and I can't afford that. Well, you could get a blanket. Everybody has a blanket in their house. You take that blanket, hang it up on the wall. You don't want to do direct lighting because what happens when you do direct lighting? You end up scaring away your clients, okay? And you just blind them, they'll fall over and they'll just correct your lights and get them right. Tip number 3 is never, ever, don't do it. Don't do it. Miss sound effects. Don't do it. You put sound effects into videos, it just looks so much better. Take this video for an example. I'll throw it up and let you have a listen with the sound effects, and then we'll show you exactly what it sounds like without sound effects. Check this out. And now here it is with no sound effects at all. Check this out. Now I use my sound effects through Epidemic Sound. Now a lot of you can't afford like a monthly subscription. Make your own sound effects. There's so many times that I have been just in a punch where I can't find the right sound and I need that sound. For an example, I was with Harbor Guitars. I did a B-roll video for him. Great guy. If you're building a guitar, you need to go to him. Awesome guy. Just outstanding. Really good with his clients. Just awesome. So when we were doing the video for him, there was a time where all the coffee beans were going into like the grinder, I think it is, and I needed that sound effect and I couldn't find it. So what I did, grabbed the Kraft dinner. That's right, I grabbed Kraft dinner and just like a lid that looked like a grinder and just poured them in myself. Got the microphone, poured it right up to it, and no one's the wiser, but now everybody's really the wiser because you all know about it. But again, look at what this looks like. You put the sound effect into everything. You cannot miss sound effects. Sound effects are so important and they make people immerse with your videos. It is just great. So don't miss sound effects. Don't do it. Tip number 4 is learn your camera. How many times do you show up to a job site and you just don't know the settings of your camera? You're like, what does that do? White balance? What? Don't be like that. Show up to the job site, know your camera, know your settings really, really well. I can't stress that enough. If you don't even know what Aputure is or ISO and you got a job, then just don't do that. Show up to a job site, know your camera, know all the settings inside. If you don't know a lot about it, then just watch YouTube tutorials. That's what I do all the time. Watch my channel. That'd be great. Yeah, well, just watch my channel. It's awesome. It's awesome. Just do that. Number 5, stay away from cheesy transitions. Just drag and drop, drag and drop. You know what they are. You've seen them. It just, and it's not good. Stay away from that. Be creative. Learn the masking tools with inside Final Cut Pro or Premiere Pro, whatever you use. Learn those. Those are really good. And just be creative. Come up with ideas and pass by objects, and don't just drag and drop, because people will be able to tell if your heart is in your videos and you're really, really trying, or if you just kind of slapped it together. So stay away from those cheesy transitions. I know sometimes they can be tempting when you're a little bit new and you just kind of drag and drop. Oh, that looks cool, but it really doesn't. Try to do masking tools and just do things that are just different and people don't really see them very often. So be careful when you're using drag and drop transitions. Some are good, some are bad, so stay away from the ones that are a little cheesy. I hope all of you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. It would really help my channel out. I'm so excited to show you more and more content, more and more videos. Subscribe to the channel with the bell notification on so you get updated every single time I release something. And with that, I'm out of here. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Later.